Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another Stormworks video and welcome to episode 52 of our classic Career Survival series. In this video, we're going to start building a medium-sized helicopter that we can use to transport the gold from the mining truck into the top of the gold dirt separator because it is pretty high up. So today I'd like to get the main shape of the helicopter done as well as adding the hoppers, so the next episode we can add the engine and hopefully have it flying. But anyway guys, as always, I hope you'll enjoy. Let's get started. Alrighty, so let's get started. So what I want to do, I want to have this, actually let's go into mirror mode first. Very good, get rid of that. Okay, so let's start like this and we're going to grab some little wedges and we're going to come out maybe, should we come out maybe 2 blocks? Probably a good idea. What if we just make the helicopter that wide? That should be fine actually. We don't need something huge. We'll get rid of those little bits there. Very good. So let's start underneath first of all, then we'll work our way up. It's probably a good idea. So I might start with that and then we're going to grab some pyramids, turn them around, go along like... can we come out to the edge? Yep, just like so. Very good. And then underneath that, let's grab a block, put it there, and we're going to need a 2x2. Let's turn that around and put it right there. That's actually a pretty good spot. I like that. And we're going to get some 1x2 wedges, come around and go along the bottom like that. Okie dokie. We may as well round off the bottom with some of these as well. Then that can be the bottom of the chopper. Okay, that's pretty good. So we'll get rid of those 2 blocks in there and we'll just fill that in for now. Very good. Alrighty, so that's going to be the front and bottom of the chopper. So let's bring this up to about here. We might have some windows coming in about there though, or even have the windows coming forward a bit more to about there. That should be fine. And then sitting on top of here, we're going to need a few other bits. So if we go like this, turn that around one more, go like, oh, not that one, get rid of that one, good. And we'll put a couple little wedges in the front like that. And then I think the windscreen can sit directly on top of that. So let's just go in a different color because we know to get rid of these blocks. I might just come out a few more as well, actually, like that. Very good. All right, so let's go window. Let's see what we can do here. So we've got a 3-block thing in the middle. So if we go up 3x3, yep, turn that around and we'll put that right there. That's looking pretty good. And then I might put one of these corners on the edge, a 3x3. That will go about there. Okay, that's pretty nice. And we just need a piece to fill in the middle there, don't we? So what do we use for that? Is it a diamond, one of these? Or is that's way too big, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, so we need the 1x3x4, I believe is what we're going to need. So turn that around and put it right there. Perfect. That's really good. All right, so let's go back to some more blocks. And let's go like, we need something under here. We're going to need some of these on top then, I suppose. If we come along like that, they can go now. And then we got to curve this around the front somehow. So if we go with a couple of these, maybe come around like this, I suppose, all the way to the edge. And maybe we can just put some more wedges all the way along the top. Maybe it can just be these little ones along there. That's probably okay. We'll just come a couple more, match up with that one. Good. So we're going to need a few bits and pieces to fill that in, aren't we? Right. Okay, let's just get some blocks first. Let's just fill that in like that. And then we're going to have a little bulge here. I think we might make this thing similar to like a Chinook with the twin propellers maybe. That's a good idea. Let's do that. Now, let's get rid of these ones. Okay, this can all go as well. Everything that's orange can be gone. Boom, boom, and boom. Okay, that's pretty good. So we got plenty of room in the cockpit there. Nice. So now we need to go back to windows. So let's go like this. And what do we need? A corner piece to fit in this little area here, don't we? So let's see if we can get this right. Something like that. Okay, that's pretty good. And then just after that, we might put a little baby 1x1 right there. Cool. And let's get a 2x2 to fit in that area. And maybe we can just put a big old 3x3 in the bottom, just like this. And I suppose we're going to put a 1x3 in there. Something like that. That's pretty good. These are also going to be the doors to get in and out. They're going to have to open up because you're not going to be able to get into the back of this thing. So it's going to be full of hoppers. So yeah, that's a thing. But for now, we'll just keep on building, I suppose. Let's come up like this, like so. Good. And that will be the side of the chopper. Okay, very good. Alrighty. Now, on the top here, we need to try and put a spot to put the propeller. So maybe we can just make like a little thing around there. If we go like this, come along like that, that's pretty good. And then we might come up with some 1x2s. We don't want it to be too tall. It doesn't need to be a big helicopter by any means. So if we go like that, grab one of these, we'll turn that around, make it stand up that way. Nice. And then we'll come along a few blocks, turn that around that way. What if we come to about there? That should be fine. Yeah, okay, that's all right. And then what we could do after that, let's get a 2x2. We'll get this facing the right way. Boop, like so. Very good. Okay, a bit of a bulge up there. That's all right. And then we're going to bring this along like that. Let's put some of these under here. Very good. And what comes down off there? Some 1x1s. All right, let's bring that across and bring that one across too. Okay, so that's kind of the front of it. We'll have the propeller sitting on the top here. So let's just fill that in for now, I guess. We should probably put a propeller on just so we can see what it looks like. I don't think a large rotor going to fit in here. That is absolutely massive. We don't need that. A small rotor, that's a little bit better. Nice. Might change that to 3 blades as well. Maybe we can bump it up to the biggest size. Yeah, that's all right. I don't mind that. So now we will bring that down and forwards. Maybe just come up slightly. Something like that, very good. So we should still have a bit of room for the landing gear in there, which would be good. Anyway, let's finish off this roof now. Underneath here, let's come like that. And then we've got a few bits to fill in here, don't we? So go boom, boom. Okay, that's not too bad. I would like a shaft to run through the middle like this, though. So maybe we can grab or put some of these in like that. That's pretty good. And then turn some of these around, and that will go all the way along to the back. Very nice. I don't mind this at all. Now we need to work out how long we want this thing, don't we? So maybe we'll just add a couple more odds, something like this until the next bit with the other propeller on it. That will be all right. So we'll go like that. Very good. And then, okay, we're starting from the top now, apparently. That's all right. We'll come out to about there, something like this. And then I suppose we'll have a few blocks sitting on the top of this, like something like that, I guess. I'll get rid of those. And I think I'll just fill that in like that. All right, this isn't too bad. Let's grab some wedges, come around on the side. Then we might sort the rest of that out afterwards. Let's just catch up with this bit first. We'll come all the way to about there, and then we'll fill that into there. Good. Let's bring all this up and do the same with the bottom. So grab a couple more of these, come around and go to there. Very nice. Okay, this is all actually working out pretty well. Look at that. That looks really good. I'm happy with it. Nice. Let's keep on going with the back of it. So maybe if we come back, how much about there should be fine. Something like that. I don't mind it. Then we'll do the same underneath here. We'll come along to about there. And then let's just bring the back of this in. So maybe if we just use some little wedges like that, and we'll just do another one of those, something like that. And then this will be the back of the helicopter. So we'll get rid of those ones, get these blocks out and fill that in just like so. And then we'll keep on coming from the front here. So maybe we can use some 1x2s or stand these up that way, just like that. Nice. And we'll grab a 1x2 from here. And we might just have the sides of this flat. So if we come up like this, and then on the top, we might just use some little 1x1s. Should be fine. I turned that wrong way, didn't I? That's better. Good. Grab some more 1x1s. Turn these around and go like that. And that will be the very tip top of this thing. So we'll come up like this. Maybe we'll come along here with some more wedges, I suppose. Give it a bit of a rounded off look, I guess. We'll come to about there. We have to sort the back of that out in a moment. Let's fill that in. Good. So we have the other propeller sitting on there. So now we'll come around like that all the way to about here. Then we'll have to come in a bit. So let's just leave it like that for now. So at the back here, we kind of want it to come up on an angle. So maybe if we start from the back and come down and see where it's going to line up, that's probably a good idea, actually. So maybe just here we can come in like this. We'll bring that across like, where's that going to line up? Can I drag that? Yep. To about there. Get rid of those ones. And that will line up with the back of this. Okay, that's pretty good. Then we'll just fill this in like that. What if we come down couple and then it will start coming in on an angle? That will be fine. It's a bit flat at the back, but it should be fine, I think. We are going to need some 1x2s. Let's come down maybe 2 blocks. We come like this perhaps, and then maybe we'll just fill the rest of that in like that, and then we'll come down after that one. That'll be fine. So we can definitely fill that in. We know that's how it's going to be. We'll get to this bit in just a moment. I just want to sort this bit out first. So let's get some of these and we'll turn them around the right way, and I guess we're just going to drag this until it meets up with that bit, something like this. That's a bit different though, isn't it? But we are going to have some landing gear here anyway, so maybe it'll be all right. Let's just leave it for now. Let's come up like this, fill that in. Good. That looks good from the side, doesn't it? That's a perfect shape. I like that. Now, let's go like this, come up like so with both of them, and then we'll go like this. Oh, we are going to have to round off the back of this though, aren't we? So maybe we have to come to the front, grab this one, and we'll go like that. That's fine. Okay, good. This is almost working out. And then we'll fill that in. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Nice. All right, now we need to put the propeller on. If we just go right there, that looks really good. I like that. Nice. And we'll go 3 blades and huge in neutral. That's the same as both of them. Good. That looks really cool. I'm happy with it. It's kind of like a smaller size Chinook, but it looks really good, actually. I like it. Anyway, let's start adding some landing gear onto this, like the, because I'm going to have 2 little things on the side that are going to hold the wheels. So maybe where this comes down, what if we start coming out here a couple of blocks like that? And then maybe we can go like this and might grab a 1x2 wedge. Should be fine. We'll turn that that way. Perfect. Okie dokie. And then we might start coming up with this. So if we grab a 1x2 If we come up like, how high should we come up with these? Something like, that is way too high. We'll get rid of a few. Maybe something like that's probably fine. Yeah, okay, let's go with it for now anyway. And we'll come up like this. We'll get a few wedges to go along there, and then we'll have to get some more 1x2s to fill in this area. So we put maybe a couple of them in like that. Okay, this is going to work out, I think. And then we'll come around like this, go to about there. That's going to have to go. We have to do, okay, let's sort this out now. Let's get a piece. This should fit in there, shouldn't it? Go like that. Perfect. Perfect. Very good. Alrighty. Now, underneath here, I have no idea what we're going to do. I suppose we'll just put some wedges under there, I guess. We'll go like this. And that should make it pretty easy. Then we can just put one of these in that area. Very good. Okie dokie. This is going to hold our rear wheels. And then we might just have like a little single wheel at the front, just sitting in there, or something that can hopefully fold away. That would be really good. So as we build the hopper system, I'll explain how exactly this is going to work. But for now, we're just going to try and get the main shape built. Let's come along like that. Grab a few more of these. We'll come forward a few blocks to about there maybe. And then I guess we'll just use some more of these 1x2s, and we'll come down like this, and we'll grab one of these ones, come in like that, perfect, and we might just bring the whole thing back into the rest of the helicopter. We'll come down maybe 2 blocks, and we can fill all that in. That should be fine. This can all go, none of that needs to be there anymore. Good, and then I suppose the front of this will just be a few solid blocks. I suppose it doesn't really matter. And then I suppose we'll just follow this all the way to the front, grab one of these, sit it right there, okie dokie, and we're just going to do the same thing as we did on the back. We'll merge all this together, except let's just fill that in quickly. Yeah, and a couple all there. Good. So we can actually use a 2x2 inverse pyramid for this area, can't we? Alrighty, turn that around, and boom. That actually fits really well, and it allows it to become from the 1x2s to the 1x1s and then go up the back there. That's perfect. Good. Alrighty, let's fill that in. Very nice. So we're going to have our rear landing gear in those, and then a little front one in the middle there. Awesome. Now, we are going to need some more of these ones. We'll come up like this. We'll do it to all of them. Boom, 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 and a couple more up in there. Nice, that is completely sealed off the back of the helicopter. Everything is sealed off. Now what we'll do, we'll quickly add the landing gear in. So let's have them come out maybe here. Should be fine, a little area here where the landing gear will sit. Let's get, actually we're going to bring it back to about there. That should be fine. Actually we'll go like boom. And let's get a robotic pivot. We're going to need a couple of these. So we'll go like that, good. And we'll come down 1 block, and we'll just put some, we have little baby wheels. Yes, we do. Let's put a couple of these on the bottom of there. We are going to have to move the rest of the helicopter up, though. We can come up a bit more. We've got heaps of room. Very good. And then we'll chuck them right there. Very good. So this fits in that base as well. Look at that. Perfect. Fits in there really nicely, actually. Good. Come down to about there. That is a, okay, we'll get rid of that. Nice. All right, let's sort out a spot for these to hide away when we want to fold it up. So it's going to come out like that and have a little area for the wheels to sit in. So 1, 2 on the third, 1, 2 on the third is the wheel. So maybe we just have to have this whole area sort of opened up. If we put some little wedges in, that should sort out that problem. Go like, oh, get them in there. Yep, come on. Go like that. Perfect. And then I suppose we'll put another one right there. And we're going to need some inverse pyramids. We'll go like this and put another one right there. Perfect. They should hide away in there pretty well. That is not too bad. I don't mind it. Then we just got a little hole. Let's just open up these areas there. I might end up putting fuel in these little areas. I'm not too sure. We'll see how we go. We'll put that there. We are going to need something over these two, aren't we? Go boom. Very good. And then just the rest of the wall will be over that. So that is all sealed off in its own little spot. Very good. And they should be wide enough to keep the whole thing stable, hopefully, anyway. That's all we're getting. Alrighty, now let's head down the front here. Let's work out where we're going to put this other landing gear. So maybe we could just go about there. Would that be fine? Underneath where the front seat's going to be. Let's get a little pivot to PIV, grab one of these, and we'll chuck it right. Can I get that to sit the right way? There we go. And then we're going to need a little block, and we'll grab another wheel. Perfect. And we'll chuck that on there. Very good. Nice. Look at that. Let's spawn in and see what it looks like, actually. Oh, it's very windy. There's our other helicopter. Very windy day. Dogs. Don't go anywhere. Just stay there, man. That looks pretty good. That's a perfect size. Nice. Anyway, let's take it back and get it going again. Keep on working on it. Now, like I said before, I want this. Let's get rid of that. I want these areas to be doors. So what we might do, might break in here and here. Might grab some pivots, stand that one up. And this one can come down and like that. They're exactly the same. Very good. All right. So what I want to do, let's grab this whole area just like, that's perfect. That's exactly what we need. Cool. Move and cut it, and we're just going to paste it back in there. And then we're going to go and do the same on this side. So bring that over to here. Cool. Move and paste. Very good. And now what I want to do, that area. I don't want these ones. So let's try this again. Actually, let's get rid of this. Just grab those ones there, move and paste, and then we're going to merge that one with that. Perfect. So that's its own bit now. And then we're going to do the same on this side. So let's grab that piece we made, bring it to there, move, paste, and merge that with that. Very good. Okie dokie. Now let's go like this. Boom, boom. Perfect. And that can go on to there. That is really good. Very nice. Okie dokie. Now, I don't know. I think I might just have the one seat in the middle in this. Let's fill that in. Just one single seat in the middle is probably enough. We're not going to need to carry people in this. So we'll just get a compact pilot seat. We'll chuck that right there. That should be fine, hopefully. What we'll do, we'll get a toggle button, double-sided one on each side. And I suppose we might just put them down in here, I guess. That's not really ideal, is it? We'll just have to go like that. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. That's fine. Turn that around like this, I guess, and then just have to get a little one by one and sit it in there. That's fine. That's how it's going to have to be, I suppose. And then that will open both of those doors. Very good. All right, so now right behind here, this is probably going to be sealed off, I think, because we're not going to need to go into the back at all. I didn't mean to do that on the top, did I? Just go like this, try that again. That's a bit better. Awesome. So we have our cockpit. That will allow us to get in. We haven't got the controllers in for that yet, but that's all right. Now, what I want to do next, let's open up the sides just for a quick moment. Let's work out where we're going to put these hoppers while at the same time leaving some room for the engine. So what we might do, we're going to dedicate this whole back area to the engine, so that will come off the side slightly as well, make it look like it's a jet-powered one, but it's only going to be diesel. So we have this whole room here to be able to fill it with hoppers. So let's go duct. So I might just use the large ones. What do we got here? Medium. How will they fit in here? That should be fine. We can fit a few of these in, actually. Good. Let's go like that. That's perfect. Go like this, and we could fit, one more in. That'll be enough. That is heaps. That is really good, actually. We've got to keep in mind the weight as well, but it should be fine with the twin props. That's why we made it like this rather than a regular helicopter. But that should be actually really good. Now, what I want to do, let's open up the bottom real quick. We are going to need one of these on the bottom. So turn that around, go like that. Perfect. And then a funnel on the other end to release it. So just like that. So the idea is we leave this out at the gold dirt separator all the time. This just lives there. It lives there. We just bring it fuel and that whenever we need to. So the truck will come, park up. We'll park the trailer under the end of the conveyor belt where the pure gold, I believe, will come out of it. Will fall out into the trailer, and out of the actual truck itself, we'll come down with the landing gear packed away so we can land right on top of it. Turn the vacuum on there. What's that part actually called? Yeah, the vacuum duct. We're going to land on top of the hoppers, suck it all out into the top of this thing, into the helicopter. Then we're going to fly over, and using that little release thing on the bottom there, that will release it into the top of the gold dirt separator. So that's how that's going to work. That should be pretty good, actually. So let's fill all that in. Nice. And I suppose we'll just fill in the bottom here. But what I want to do with this area, let's grab some little wedges. Just make this look a little bit better if we can. Go like that and come around like that. Perfect. So hopefully this all works. What we do need to do is make a little spot for the front landing gear though, don't we? So if we go to about there, and we might just do the same thing. Should be right. Just go like this to about there. Come in like that. And I might actually, can I just get rid of those two? Let's get some of these. I'm not sure if it is going to leave enough room for the wheel to go in, but I guess we're going to find out, aren't we? Let's go like that. Perfect. So that should be enough. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should work, hopefully. So there's room for the front to go away, room for the rear to go away. Very nice. So now what I want to quickly do is add some rope anchors on the top while I remember. I might just put them a couple there and a couple right here. That should be enough for us to pick this thing up, because what we're going to do, we're actually going to use, oh, you can't see it in this mode, that our coaxial helicopter, we're going to pick this thing up and go and drop it off out there. So it just lives there all the time, man. So that is mostly what I wanted to do today. Let's just very quickly paint these windows. I'm going to have them all black, so I think that looks the best. Something like this and that little one there. Very good. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly give this thing a quick lick of paint, then we're going to sport it in and see what it looks like. So I will be back in just a sec. Alrighty guys, so I've just given the outside a bit of a paint. We have the grey and the orange, as you can see. I haven't done too much of the interior. I might just quickly add a few bits and pieces, then we're going to spawn it in and see what it looks like. So it might just come up like this, come back like that. We might just have a few things like an artificial horizon right in the middle is probably a smart idea. Turn that around and go just like that. And then a couple of dials here, a few things on the bottom here. See if we can we put dials, if I put some up there, can I fit some right here as well? No, I can't. Okay, so we have some there. Maybe we can just have a monitor sitting along here. Should be fine, a 1x3, just like that. I think that should be fine, hopefully. Or, actually, what we could do, let's get rid of all of that. Actually, I might just put all that back, actually. I was going to do some sort of, like, weird angle thing, but I think that is going to be just fine. Let's, I can't actually get in there yet. Let's just break a window just for a moment. Actually, what I'll do, I'll save it as is, just like that. Very good. And then we're going to break a window just so we can actually get in for now. And we're going to see what our view's like. That looks really cool. I'm happy with it. Jump in here. Oh, that should be fine. We're just going to have like a little camera sitting on there. Should be all right. Just so we can sort of see underneath this, I think is probably a good idea. There's plenty of dials in here. That should be a-okay. Actually, now I need to get out of here. Boop, perfect. How about we go and have a quick snooze to make it a bit of a better day? It's absolutely awful. Has this thing still got any power? 54% of battery. Right, we should probably start this so it charges up again, but I'm not gonna right now. Let's have a quick snooze. I'll just go to the next day. Make it a bit better. Sleep again, please. Bulk carry distress. Yeah, that would be fine. Is that a little bit better? Not really. I might just try it one more time, actually. All right, I've had 3 sleeps since I just said that, and it's still not very good. But anyway, just going to have to put up with it. But that should be fine. I might quickly take this back. Might fix up that paint. I'm just going to load in the version with the windows back in it. Very good. Jump all the way back down in here. There we go. Nice. All right, so we could probably just give all of this a bit of a paint. When I go on the back there, that lightish color. What if we just do that for the dash? That should be fine. Just go like, or just bucket tip there, all along up there. Those pieces and all of this. Very good. Not too bad at all. We got these parts here we need to worry about too. That should be fine. That isn't too bad. We do need to fix up the front of those though. That is a-okay. So next episode, obviously, we're going to get this thing flying. We're going to put a little light inside here too. Some nav lights on the outside and a few more details. Make it look a little bit better. We're also going to put some, like a big engine in the back here with some fake bits hanging off the side to make it look like it's proper. So this thing's more modeled off a Sea Knight rather than a Chinook, I should just say. It's a little bit different with that landing gear and whatnot, but that's okay. So let's save what we've done and spawn it in and end off the episode. And here it is. Very good. I think what we could probably do, if we got rid of those blocks, it would make it kind of point up a little bit. Might look a little bit better than being so flat. I don't know. See how we go. But anyway, if you guys have any suggestions, then feel free to let me know down below. That would be pretty good. But for now, I'm going to say thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode.